Hey guys, and welcome to the Igloo today. Today we're going to be talking about one of these most fascinating things that I just saw on Twitter, and then it got linked from Reddit. So on I-15 in Beaver, Utah, there is a prefabricated structure that is for the inverters for the superchargers on a concrete slab as a prefabrication kit. Now, one of these things that immediately popped in my head is this is going to be one of the most game-changing things that Elon Musk and Tesla can do right now. So, in this, I have a few different philosophies and a little bit critical thinking points about this. So, in 2019, we consumed about 3.9 billion megawatts of electricity in the United States of America. There is approximately 168,000 gas stations also in the United States of America. And currently there's 1,001 supercharging stations, probably more because there's more rapidly getting built in the United States. So there's a few different things that are needed to build this kind of framework that is around this. So on this trailer, there is the inverter, there's the superchargers, and they are in a line. So it'll be very helpful if you're going to have a trailer for a Cybertruck or just something in general, because the way that it looks like and the way that it's depicted, it is more of the lines of having like a gas station. So, with that being said, why not throughout the structure of this kind of wedge kind of semi trailer and just have a bunch of mega pack right in the middle of it. Now, the reason why I say a mega pack is that let's just say the conversion of just having the mega pack alone with having what's in this picture. So let's just say there's about a megawatt that is put on to this supercharging unit. So that means a megawatt of stationary bidirectionary power is able to not only feed cars, but if there's no cars in station, it is able to commit energy arbitrage and to be able to sustain the grid. And that is also another very important key aspect to this, is so that you can be able to do two birds with one stone with this kind of prefabrication kit. Let me elaborate. So, if you have this kind of level of supercharging stations as well as with megapacks onto that in this prefabricated structure, if every one of those gas stations in the United States of America, we would have approximately 168,000 megawatts of stationary storage and scattered throughout the United States. So it would then suffice to say, help the grid balance itself in extreme circumstances because you would have that amount of storage. Of course, not right away that it would be done, but this is to solve a energy problem. Now, one of the things is how are we going to get enough batteries in order to get that amount of massive storage just for 160,000 megawatts of just power that you would just have just all around the United States? Well, one of the philosophies, and Elon and the Tesla team have thought of this thoroughly because megapacks use lithium iron phosphate battery modules. And in order for that to be even better, you just have most of the weight already on. You cannot use their standard chemistry or their new chemistry that is in the 4680 cells, otherwise, it would be way too expensive. And that's why there's a lot of megapacks coming up in California. There is some in Australia. There's going to be island Hawaii as well because oil's too expensive over there, and just it would be overall too expensive. So, one of our locally sourced supplies in the United States is currently going on with a little bit of a crisis because the amount of phosphorus that we get, LFP, P stands for phosphorus. The amount of phosphorus that we normally get comes from mainly Florida, North Carolina, and I think Utah. So if you have the supply of phosphorus that is coming from Florida to get then processed into LFP batteries, you might be able to have enough battery supply in order to supply the whole of the United States in that category for just LFP. Second to Morocco and China, that has the amount of phosphorus needed into these kind of mass quantities. So the next part that you're going to be saying that there's about like maybe in 2015 there was 27.6 million metric tons of phosphorus rock that has that. Now, my final thought is, of course, obviously, most of these kind of module packs can be assembled on these wedge trailers. So, why don't you just have the whole trailer be as the thing and then roll it off, and then as the walls of the trailer to be pitched up to be a solar array that will also charge partially these mega packs that are also on this trailer. So, with a whole completed assembled kit, you're able to not only become a producer, energy storage, but then you can also refuel Teslas and maybe in the future other EVs that can have this. And my final thing is what I wanted to show is kind of like a basic design of what I wanted to have out. So in this trailer, you see that it has the inverters, it has superchargers, and the mega pack on it, as well as a framing structure for the solar panels to be deployed once it's able to be set. Now, they make this process, and it's a developmental process right now based on the picture, but it will be able to be something maybe that can be even more mass produced because they're able to prefabricate it wherever they make wherever they make this stuff. If you like this kind of content, please like, leave a comment, and have a good day.